Night Attack is brought to you by all of our lovely patrons over at patreon.com/Night Attack. Subscribe today to get the pre-show and after-show early. This one was a banger. Also, thank you to Doghouse Systems for powering this show. We're using their great computers, and you could be too. Get yourself a free SSD when you get a Doghouse computer at doghousesystems.com/V/Rogue and use promo code ROGUE. That's ROGUE at checkout. Our friend ICU put together this previously on for Night Attack episode 340.
You know, I mostly know, astrologically speaking, that Venus rhymes with penis.
All right.
Average is 5.6.
Exactly.
It helps. Just a reminder, average is 5.6 inches.
It's
Brian
3
say,
inches.
Brian?
That's not the news that's 6. That's the news that sucks.
Grant, this is the part of the show where we review your emails.
Poop, 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 poop. I poop my pants. I'm the poopiest poop master who ever pooped.
The Thinking Man's podcast. Oh, hells yeah! From right smack dab on the border of Austin city limits, deep in the heart of the 7-acre Schwood, live from the newly minted and increasingly beautiful Diamond Club Studios, it is go time for Night Attack, where we bring you the best of the worst of the internet. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined as always by my BFF and OWK, it's J.R.Y. Justin Robert Young. What's up, Justin Robert Young? Kung Fu, let's go.
Oh my God, Brian! Man, how are you doing? How is life?
Good. Hey, let's just bring in our guest because I'm curious to get his take from the Frog Pants Network. Ladies and gentlemen, make some big noise for one Scott Dog Johnson.
You literally said that wasn't going to be his name anymore.
Oh, did
in the
I?
pre-show?
Yeah.
There was a whole
I
thing
like
about
your
how you guys
pre-show.
are
Your
both
pre-show
getting-
is opposite
if I
day.
said that, then that was a lie. That was a lie.
Pre-show is
I
opposite
told.
day. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
It's a
It's all
different
good.
world.
It's good to be
Scott,
back. I haven't been here in what feels like 1,000 years, so thanks for the invite. It's good to be back.
Hey,
You
Scott.
haven't been here a while. You know, you, of course, the morning stream and the new revamped, totally. I mean, I don't even know why you guys kept the same name considering the show's so different. The current Geek Chronicles in its first, really what I consider the first season now, the first full season of what it really is. And that is an amazing Radio Lab quality show that I am so proud of both you and Tom for doing. It is amazing.
Well, thanks, man. I have this show, Night Attack, is a good place for secrets, right? So I'm going to share a secret.
Oh, good.
We
I
love
haven't
it.
told
We
anybody
never
else.
And we always keep our promises.
They never come back to haunt you.
That's right.
Ever. That's one thing about this audience is that anything you say here is safe here and
We
will never be
always forget.
repeated on the internet. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, as someone who does a daily morning show and takes shit every day for dumb stuff I say, this won't be that different. So here's what I'll tell you because you made me think about it, and that is why you asked the question. Why I don't even know why you kept the name, and there's actually a story behind that, and it's a great one. So we kept the name Current Geek and currentgeek.com. We just added Chronicles to the end of this season. We kept the URL. We kept the stuff for the RSS feeds. We kept the Twitter account at Current Geek. Why did Tom and I do that? Because, and here's the big reveal, we were lazy and didn't want to do any other of that stuff. We decided that currentgeek.com was enough. It was already there. The feed already had people.
It's a great
Boom,
name.
done. Save the time. We did it.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Have any of you three individuals tried to introduce a loved one to Always Sunny in Philadelphia and seen it through a new lens?
No. I can only
No.
imagine that that's a troublesome effort, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I was trying to show it to my daughters.
From the beginning or like the recent stuff?
From the beginning.
Some of the freaking stuff hasn't aged well, huh?
The very first episode is about how they're horrified that they're accidentally making a gay bar. And then the second episode is equally terrifying. And then I'm like, well, I want you to appreciate just how cartoonish it gets once they introduce Frank Reynolds. Yes, it does get cartoonish, But then all of a sudden on our fourth entry, I said, get ready for which episode has the Nightman? And I figured out the title is called D is Dating a Retarded Person.
Yep.
So we kind of have to go through that, and then luckily we do make it to the Nightman Cometh, which involves a lot of rape humor, and I'm like,
a lot of it, child rape humor, yeah.
Jeez.
So anyway, kids, that's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. See you next decade.
No, this is like the time I tried to get my kids to watch freaking Big Lebowski, and the reason I did it is because I just watched it on TNT.
Yeah,
and TNT has some magical edit where everybody they swear, but you don't notice. And I walked away going, "Oh, I don't remember that being so clean. Cool, I can show this to the kids."
Oh my god!
No.
This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps. Would you like a drink? Yeah. John Fogerty would instead of Pope shit in the woods.
Yeah, it's bad. So I feel your pain. I tried to get my mom to watch Mad Max Fury Road once. That didn't go well. So yeah, these are things, not always for the same reasons. Sometimes the content's a little iffy for kids. Sometimes it's old people who don't know what to make of big trucks and loud engines. So you have to try to find a happy place in the middle, and
12-year-old loved
come to them.
Fury Road. Like I felt
proud. Josie loves big action. Like that's the your 12-year-old to somebody who I think like all the action, the big action stuff that you're showing them. I think Josie is like built for it.
Yeah.
Penny needs a little bit more of the cerebral stuff, and if the POV of her budding teenage mind is not being satiated, I think it's a harder road to hoe. It seems like.
Yeah, I don't know. That was my weekend. How was your weekend, gentlemen?
Oh man, you don't want to know. We had 97 mile per hour winds today, and the temperatures dropped to like 42 degrees. So,
oh yeah,
I don't know what's
you guys
going
might
on.
get snow tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
What
like
the hell is
Colorado got
happening?
snow on one mountain. They got fire on the other mountain. We're getting all the California smoke anyway, so we can't breathe here very well. And then today, 97 miles per hour, trees down, cars flipped, weird power's out for half the city. I'm lucky. It ended up, it hit us a little bit today and then came back up. No problem since. So fingers crossed for this show, but like all kinds of mayhem. I don't know. I don't get it. Weather.
I feel like I want to tell my kids whether it's true or not.
That they need to watch Showgirls.
No. Whether it's true or not.
It's the same director as Starship Troopers. Come on. Are you going to be completionists or not?
Starship Troopers. All right, we could talk about that. But man, James Cameron might be. I'm trying to think of is he heralded as one of the most feminist directors of all times? Because like Aliens is about a mom versus a mom. He took what was supposed to be a minor character and made her the main focus of the original Terminator, then made her a badass in Terminator 2. Mary Elizabeth Mastro Antonio turns out to be the badass of The Abyss, which for some reason is totally unavailable right now. True Lies, you could make a case, is a dude bro film, possibly racist.
No, Jamie Lee Curtis is this hero.
Right, but
like she's the antagonist.
But she is made to be the butt of a joke for the bulk of the movie. And then
same with Terminator.
Yeah, I guess so.
First one.
Yeah. And then
maybe it slips with Avatar. Where does it go with Avatar? Because there's not a lot of feminism in Avatar. I don't think.
Were you
kidding? No. The two biggest badasses in the movie
are the mother,
the Na'vi chick,
mother figure,
and then
the tribe mother.
Well, they're badasses,
and Sigourney Weaver again.
Well, no,
but
and
are
also,
they feminist badasses?
What's her butt? What's her butt from Fast and the Furious? She's like the badass helicopter chick. And
like, there's 4 badass chicks. How many badass dudes are there?
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah,
what do you got?
Okay, let me think here. To me, those are badasses, but not necessarily feminist badasses. Is there a difference, or am I just making that up in my head?
Keep going. Just
well, no.
here's a
all
shovel.
right, no, here we go. No, here we go. No. But no, attack Brian's premise. Brian's premise is that they're all feminist badasses. Why aren't they feminist badasses?
Okay. Oh yeah. Wait, do you have a shovel? Because I seriously may need a shovel. All right.
Go, dig, baby, dig.
All right. So the way I look at it is they have to be, or they should be, for me to look at them and say, oh, feminist badass lady, I would go, all right, well, not only are they tough and they can take it and they can fight and they're just as good as the men and can go toe to toe. All right. That's true of everything you've talked about. And in some cases, even more so, they supersede the men in bravery or whatever.
And
like
specifically,
Ripley.
many of his movies are of women who are beginning in a place of disempowerment. I'll throw Titanic in the mix as well. Titanic, same thing. You have somebody who's in a station that she busts out of and comes out ahead of, and ends up being the old lady who throws a diamond in the water and literally goes, ha!
Okay.
I mean...
I'm going to agree with you now about most of his. I think you're actually right. I think that's true of most of the movies he's made. I think Avatar plays it fast and loose with really two-dimensional characters, and the men and the women both fit in kind of the same category. And don't take this wrong. I like Avatar. I'm one of the few people I know that really quite likes Avatar. But part of the reason I like it is it's simple, and I think it holds up, of course, visually and stuff. Like, it was pretty groundbreaking at the time. I don't have that much interest in sequels, but none of the women or men in that movie are like, oh yeah, they're just stereotypes and kind of archetypes. And to me, that negates.
Want to know how I know that you're full of BS? They can't be two-dimensional characters when the movie was in 3D. What are you doing?
Ooh,
come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Zing.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh, that joke is full of
Scott, stay
unobtainium.
down.
Unobtainium.
No, but you got, okay, so can we just talk about Mad Max Fury Road for a second? 1 second.
Of course.
I don't know. Finally, you're going to speak up on this.
Can you break your silence? We've
It's
been talking
only my
about
favorite
on
movie
Twitter
of the
whether
last
or not
20
you
years.
would
By
finally-
the way, hold on, wait a minute. Scott Johnson, 5 seconds ago. I'm not really into sequels. Anyway, can we talk about Mad Max Fury Road, the 4th sequel in this series? Anyway, about Beastmaster 7. Can we really dig into when it
I
really
like
gets good?
sequels. Sequels aren't a problem. I'm just not interested in Avatar sequels. Partly because the first one's a little flimsy on the story. Anyway, it's not important. The important thing is George Miller truly created the greatest feminist hero of all time in Furiosa, Imperator Furiosa, and she's about to get her own sequel. And there are some people that are pissed about it. And I would say, why are you pissed? It's George Miller, the greatest filmmaker of our time, of all time, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
the greatest
a broad
creator
statement.
of sequels.
Exactly.
Well,
Babe
sort
Two.
of, but you got to
Yeah.
understand
Pig
those
in the
first
City.
three. The first three, they had their moments, but they were no Fury Road. Fury Road is a singular masterpiece.
I'm really
And
glad
it's-
that
think
I'm
about it
really
this way,
glad
too.
that you're finally putting voice to this after so many years of keeping your silence and
Here's
not
the
talking
nuance,
about how
though.
much
Here's
you
the
like Fury
important
Road.
part. Here's
Wait, hold
here's
on,
what
wait,
makes
hold
a
on,
great
wait.
director.
Just so I can make it clear to everybody. So you think it was a good movie or a bad movie? Like,
I think it's
is it a
I think
thumbs
it's an
up or a
amazing movie.
thumbs
Now, here's
down?
the thing.
Okay,
Here's how you
okay.
do it. You have a director who's got some accomplishments, and then what you do is you go make him make 2 movies about an animated pig,
Yeah.
Babe and Babe Pig in the City, and then you make him go do those Happy Feet freaking penguin cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you make him come back to his old material and
You
make a
make
Mad
him.
Max movie.
You don't allow him agency in
No,
this scenario. You
No,
force
no.
him
This
to
is-
do
I'm
these
telling you,
things.
this is what
else,
does it.
What else are you gonna do, Bernie Sanders?
Because this is what it takes. You make a guy do not garbage, because those Babe movies are actually pretty good. But you
I'm
make
sorry,
him make
this
really
shovel's
weird.
so big. I can't believe you're
Yeah.
wielding it so proficiently.
Yeah. Oh my
You
god.
you make him do stuff that you would never see the creator of Mad Max make.
under
Animated
Scott
pigs
Johnson's
and animated
plan.
stuff.
Tim
then he
Burton
comes
would be
back with a
arrested
vengeance
and
because it's all
forced
pent
to
up.
make another Beetlejuice.
As Edward Slitherhands, more like Edward Slytherin in Harry Potter 9, The Return of Edward Scissorhands.
You
So,
all make a fair point, but that movie's great. That's all I'm saying.
What's Harry Potter?
Mad Max Fury
Harry
Road.
Potter 9, yeah.
Of course it's great. Who is debating it? Like this
Nobody.
conversation didn't begin with saying, "Hey, fuck Fury Road. That movie sucks shit." Like no one said that. Like you were just you love the movie. We know you love the movie. You haven't stopped talking about the movie since you saw it.
Like,
in fact, I love that movie so much. I was in the theater and I was watching it with our friend Brett Rounsaville, and the first 30 minutes ended, and I was just like, that might be the best first 30 minutes I've ever seen of any movie ever. It's a great movie. Nobody says anything bad about it. You are just the biggest stand for that movie of all time.
But on top of that, like, it doesn't hurt. Like, there might have been like actual betting action on whether or not you could hold off the entire episode without mentioning it. But that's over now. 15 minutes in, just
That's over
boom.
now.
Exactly.
Honestly, it was I haven't been on here in a while, so the only place I haven't spread my manure is here. So I wanted to make sure to do it. Get it out, you know.
I don't quite know why you would say it's feminist, and this is going to be a ditch that I want to keep driving this show into. That three white men are now going to discuss feminist theory and decide who can identify more of a feminist.
Bryce, you went in on this?
Pass.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we got it covered.
So, no,
Maybe a lady, but I'm gonna
I'm
pass.
curious what makes Furiosa more feminist than, let's say, a Ripley or even Kate Winslet from Titanic.
Okay, for the record, Ripley would given the same situation, Ripley would be just as badass as Furiosa. So I'm not really putting her ahead of her. But I think it's the ultimate feminist heroine trick, all right, for a movie maker, a filmmaker.
Well, let's
to call
not
his
use
movie,
language like that.
Trick and say trick and
Yeah,
trap
that's a great
and-
idea. That won't get me in any trouble.
going.
But
Keep
if you're going
going.
to make your movie and
Yeah.
you're going to call it Mad Max, and then you're actually going to be true to the lineage, which is Mad Max has never been the point of Mad Max. The world is, and other things happening. He's just sort of there to experience it and sometimes make an effect, but really it's about other stuff. And in this case, they really threw it at you and said, here's Mad Max. And even in the poster art, he's kind of tucked behind Charlize Theron, which is awesome. And anyway, she just runs that movie, and Max is just sort of haplessly trying to survive. And she takes it to these places where real meaningful stuff happens in the lives of those who are around her. And he just has to sort of like come around to it. And to me, that's super feminist because I don't understand feminism.
See what?
We're done. We're done.
Okay,
no,
we're
you
done.
want to know what?
We're done.
You landed the plane. You landed
Personally,
the plane. That's
I was
super
hoping he was
feminist
going to
because I don't understand feminism.
I was hoping he was going to tell
Let
us
me
some
make sure
story.
I say that statement in a way that the context is
No,
meaningful.
God, no.
No,
You
I have to.
literally
You
just
landed
did
safely.
No, stop.
You landed
won. You won. There's only
No,
one
but it's not
way
me
for a
going.
bunch of-
Listen, hold on. It's not me
Mute
going.
his
Oh,
mic.
I don't
Mute his
understand this
mic.
feminism.
No. Are you so much of a loser you can't realize when you've won? You did it. You fucking did it. There's only one way that three white guys can have a conversation about movie feminism is for us to fumble around and eventually slam a pie into our face and then just say, I don't know what it means. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. We're done. We're out. There's the only
All right,
way
we're
that
out.
we can
That's
get
fine.
out clean.
We're good.
Hey, man.
We're good.
Man, I know what everybody's thinking right now. How can I support this show?
Exactly.
Justin, what's the
number
answer?
one, do what Gloria Steinem would and go to patreon.com/Night Attack, because that is where you support this show. Each and every cent that goes into this website comes out on the other end, and we enjoy it because money is fun. So patreon.com/Night Attack is where you need to go.
Heck yeah. And of course, if you are a new pledger or if you up your pledge, you have a chance to randomly be shouted out in a little thing we like to call...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Night Attack new Patreon name chant corner hour.
It's an hour of... I mean, statistically speaking, somebody has to be masturbating right now, right?
In the world? Oh, for sure.
Well, listening to this. Like.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's
Oh,
jacking
listening
it
to
while
this?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No.
All right, you want me to
Nobody's
fix that?
listening to this. If someone's listening to this and masturbating
Yeah.
vigorously
Do
or
not
otherwise,
email us. Do not let us know this information.
Yeah, you don't want to know. You
I'm
don't
just
want to know
saying,
that.
I don't know if
No.
you,
I mean, I don't think that this is titillating per se, but I do think that maybe, you're listening to a podcast. Next thing you know, those Safari fingers get to scrolling, and maybe you hit the private tab, and then next thing you know, one thing leads to another, and this dulcet tone is still ringing in your ear before you.
as Joseph J says in the chat, some people are lurking and jerking, and I certainly hope that's
There
what's
might
happening.
be a lurk and jerk. There might be a lurk and jerk afoot.
I don't know what you're up to, but I hope it's a surprise when you hear your name, Brett Stafford.
Brett Stafford.
Brett Stafford. Grab your staff.
Brett Stafford. Brett Stafford.
Hopefully he's not masturbating.
Brett Stafford.
Please be masturbating.
Not anymore. He just came.
Thank you very much, Brett Stafford. And of course, because we are live on Twitch, we like to tell a 1-minute, absolutely true, unbroken story of things that absolutely happened to us that just happen to correspond to whatever names we see on the screen. Hey, Scott,
Yeah.
can you tell us a 1-minute unbroken story of what happened to you starting at Dan33 this morning?
Starting at Dan 33.
Yeah. What happened?
I went to Walmart.
Okay.
And I was gonna buy a melon.
Yeah.
And I said, "Do you have melons?" They said, "Yeah." "What kind of melon?" I
What-
said, "I don't know. Whatever kind of melon you got." They
Wait,
gave me water.
Come on, man. I want to hear the part where you turn into a DJ boss and you say, "I demand to see Commander Marks."
Well, I didn't do that, but I did use my credit card on the lady's butt crack, and I thought that was weird.
Well, that's a real
Helter and Sendo.
move to me.
Yeah.
She claimed that's how they accepted the contactless payment. I believed her.
Well, I
Just
mean,
did it.
that's an older model of the X modem, but yeah, sure.
It's the
She
Alex
called it her
Perth protocol.
PCMCIA slot. Is what she called
I
it.
think you're missing the underlining shadow of this whole thing. Okay, it's a minute. Whatever. We're done.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
They
Try
don't
again.
know, Squirrel.
Brian, you gotta
He
tell
doesn't
them
know what we're
to do.
doing.
Yeah.
You just said make up or tell me a story.
I
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
like it better this way.
Because normally that would be what he would tell me if he wanted me to do improv, but instead he
Yeah.
just told Scott, who has no idea what the fuck is happening.
Kind of into it. Not gonna lie. Hey, Bryce, you got a game for us?
Why am I not surprised?
We do have a game for us. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second part of the show. We've got a game. Let me pull up the name of the person who sent in this game. I believe that person was Mad Scientist Kel. There we go. Mad Scientist Kel. This is a game called You Named Me After a What? We've done a similar game to this, but I think this is kind of an inversion of it. Kel writes, one of the perks of finding a brand new species is that you, the scientist, get to name it whatever you would like. While it is thought to be rather gauche to name it after yourself, many choose to honor or shame famous people over time. So I'm going to give you the name of a species, and you are going to guess what type of animal that species has a celebrity named after, and whoever's closest will get the point. So these have all been pulled from the list of organisms named after famous people. So they're famous
Sorry,
people.
Bryce.
Okay.
As closest as proven by what?
By science.
Just want to make sure.
That's right. Sure. Okay, everybody get it. You'll once we do one, you'll figure it out here. All right.
Yeah.
So we've got an example one here. So everyone's going to give a guess of what animal they think that this species name relates to. Okay. So everybody got a hand?
Ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
good.
yeah. No,
Our-
this is a good time.
Our first one is Aleodes shakirae. Aleodes shakirae.
Well, that feels easy. Do I just say it?
Well, Brian, we're going to start with you.
Yeah.
What type of animal?
It's a minx.
A minx?
Maybe a fox.
Okay, a minx. Interesting. Is that very feminist of you? Well, scientists will figure that out. Justin, Aleodes shakirae.
I got a feeling this is a lizard.
A lizard.
This is a very crafty lizard. I feel like it sneaks around. You don't know where it is sometimes.
Would it lie?
But boy, is it there when it needs to be.
Okay, a lizard. Scott. A lady, Shakira A.
Well, first of all, is it not to correct Brian, but isn't a mink not minx? Is there a difference, or is there just no such thing as one of those two?
I
that
believe
just
minx is just the adjective. A mink.
Okay, gotcha. We live by a mink
Wait,
farm,
really?
and they stink
'Cause-
real bad.
Because there's a mink, like that's what the coats are made after, and then there's a lynx, which is the female some animal. What's a
It's a cat,
lynx?
wild cat.
A wild cat, right?
It kind of
Lynx.
looks like a ferret almost.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna
cute.
go with a bird though. Some kind of bird.
All right.
Yeah, I like probably a plumy looking, tropical bird, but some kind of fancy bird.
Okay, interesting.
So you're saying somewhere out there was a scientist who wanted to go on the permanent record as giving the name of a fancy bird to Shakira. Just so we're clear, this is your thesis.
I mean, imagine how pleased Shakira would be when she woke up one morning to find that she had been bestowed her name upon a fancy bird.
And when
Well, she's always frilly and like got stuff hanging off of her and everything, kind of like a bird.
That's what he would reply over Twitter when she said, "Why did you name a bird after me?" He would say, "'Cause you're fancy. You've got
Exactly.
stuff dangling off of you."
He would then say, lucky that its breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains.
Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, we don't have the thing. All right. The Aleides Shakira A is bum bum bum. I don't have the thing plugged in just yet. It's a wasp. It's a wasp.
Oh man.
From Kel.
You know what? Can I just real quick?
Okay.
Proud of all three of us that none of us said that. like that's
A wasp?
that's a miss. I'm proud that we all made.
So here's some of the information.
Yeah, I think it's fine
I would
that
have.
we missed
I
it.
mean, number one, I would have assumed she was Catholic.
She was in that Zootopia movie, and she played some kind of goat.
gazelle. She was
Yeah.
a gazelle.
Oh, gazelle.
Gazelle,
that was it.
yeah,
Which very clearly was a role written for Giselle, but that apparently
Right,
didn't
and they
work out
sometimes call them
behind- yeah.
fancy goats. It's not always a
Fancy
gazelle.
goats.
It's sometimes a fancy goat.
Fancy goat.
Apparently, there's a form of parasitism by this species that causes a host caterpillar to bend and twist its abdomen in various ways. And Shakira is
Ugh.
also famous for her belly dancing.
Man, this is almost worse for
Break
there
it
being a
down.
reason.
I sting
Like-
your caterpillar.
Like I feel like
Whatever, wherever you will twist and then die. I am a wasp, you know, and I will make you grow with a pus-filled thing that will come from my stinger. Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. I'm Shakira, a wasp. I sting you in the face.
In the face? No, that's the worst place to be stung.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
where would you? There's nowhere worse. You know where the worst place to get stung is? I have it. You want to know?
right in the Shakira.
Where?
No. The
smaller your back.
I'm
where you
making
can't
a
reach?
guess here, and I'm not a feminist, but the female clitoris has to hurt like hell.
Not even my second guess.
Good
I
night,
don't think.
ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
I'm making a guess here.
I mean,
not a
good
feminist,
God.
but like, what good thing comes after Justin? Real quick, just one thing, one good thing that comes after the phrase "I'm making a guess here," and I'm not a feminist, but like, what comes next that everybody claps for?
I would like to present this check to the Sarah Lawrence College. That'd be the only thing that you could say.
All right, that works.
Otherwise, you just come off like Eli Roth, our guest tonight on Night Attack.
All right, and because his answer had wings, Scott gets the point. Congrats, Scott. I take no pleasure in giving you a point after that last bit,
on
but
the
we do
record.
have to give it per science. All right, we got a second round here. We're gonna start with just on this.
I can tell you when you take no pleasure, and that's after you get stung on the female clitoris. Continue.
Okay. The grovelinus.
Look, we're not going down that road, for God's sakes.
absolutely.
We're going to knock that one off right now.
Justin, the grovelinus Leonardo DiCaprio A Excuse me. The Grovelinus Leo DiCaprio.
Get your shit right. Jesus, I almost made a whole different guess.
A Grovelinus Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, the Grovelinus phylum. I know it well, Bryce. I know that is definitely a form of worm.
A worm, he says. All right, Scott. The Grovelinus Leonardo.
He's a little worm.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think Justin's in the right neighborhood. I'm gonna say. Oh man, I'm gonna say some kind of. How is it too broad to say like an insect or something?
I would say
I'll say
that
insect.
that feels a little broad to me. Science tends to.
I was going to go
say
insect
keep
as well,
going.
but I would say in fact I'm going to jump in. Not only an insect, but a particularly jaunty looking insect, specifically modeling the happy walking Leo meme.
Ah, gotcha. So fancy.
So you don't go
fancy
with
insect.
with the laughing Leo Django meme. The like.
No. I think
All
this
right,
is the.
I'll narrow it down.
Please.
I'll narrow it down. Say a non-flying insect. How's that? It's like a ground bug.
Wait, I literally described a walk.
Okay.
And then you think you're narrowing it down by saying a non-flying
How do you think yours is
insect.
specific at all? You described a meme.
Mine is specifically like that meme, is what I'm saying. Which, by the
Yeah.
way,
What way is
involves
this?
walking.
What way?
It's happy walking Leo.
So a humanoid I have to write something down.
Okay, look.
And put it
Whatever
into the
it is,
machine.
it's a bug that walks jauntily and has a big old grin on his face and has never won an Oscar.
I will say further, my worm will not mate with any female that is over 18 days old.
Whoa, that's right on the nose. By the way, he
I'm
won
not
an
writing
Oscar.
that
He won
down.
an Oscar for that bear
Yeah, he
fight
won an Oscar
movie.
He got his
Yeah.
He won an
justice.
Oscar, yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe it's a bug that bears like to eat.
This is making. Okay, so we've got Justin saying a worm, Scott saying a not flying insect, and Brian saying a smiling walking bug.
Yes.
A la the meme of Leonardo
I'm
DiCaprio.
sticking
So
to my
wait,
answer.
hold on. Is Brian's answer Jiminy Cricket?
That's up to science, not you.
All right. The Grovelinus.
Also, wait a minute. Can we get Leonardo DiCaprio to revoice Jiminy Cricket? I feel like the movie Pinocchio, instead of they don't have to remake it with like actual people or nothing like that. Literally, just take the cartoon and just have a hungover Leonardo DiCaprio as Jiminy
When
Cricket
you
for the
wish
entire movie.
upon a bar, he'll take you from behind, I'm sure. You won't like it, he'll eat you. It's being eaten by a bar.
Not a Gru. Interesting. Okay.
You're very musical on this episode. I like this.
I don't know what
He
you're talking
is,
about.
yeah, he is.
All right. The Grovelinus Leonardo DiCaprio is a species of riffle beetle in the superfamily Biroidea, named for Leonardo DiCaprio's environmentalist promotion. I will have to plug this into the.
That sounds like a bug on the ground.
I'm gonna plug this into the computer. Beep, beep,
How does it walk?
boop, 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 beep, beep.
Yeah, how does he walk?
Boodly, biddly, biddly, bing. All right, we've got a winner here, and Brian with his answer of Jiminy Cricket has taken the point. I believe beetles have wings, so sorry, Scott.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I believe so. At least
I'm not really a Beatlist.
I think
either.
if Leo had one, it would be
I
one.
say send them all back to the USSR.
Exactly. I've always been a monkey's man myself.
Oh man.
We've got
Don't wanna
another
go
one
with
here.
that.
And
Okay.
Scott, we're going to start with you here.
All right.
Calponia Harrison 40. Calponia
Is that
Harrison 40.
that's real?
Named after Harrison Ford. It's real. What type of animal is this?
Well, don't spoil it.
Whatever it is, it loves 18-year-olds.
What?
Yeah, it's well.
No,
likes,
he's been, like
Callista
married. He's
Flockhart.
been married.
Callista
Ally McBeal
Flockhart,
for like
somebody
30
half
years.
her age. Yeah, half his age.
Yeah. Well, he divorced his first wife, had an affair with what's her name on the set of Star Wars,
That's
and then
right,
went
Carrie
and married
Fisher.
Callista Flockhart. Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
He's a
it
little dastardly.
probably has earrings too.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Probably hates his own
it's gotta
job.
Be,
Probably
it's probably
resents his
some
own
adventurous
success.
thing.
Probably has crashed multiple planes.
Yeah. It's
Dude.
Probably high as
What
a
if
kite
it's something
right
that
now.
can't fly? What if it's something that can't fly?
I
That
think
would
it's
be
not
so
that. I think
fucking
it's
epic.
something that can't. I think it's something that's by itself and only hangs out by itself. It's solo, is what I'm thinking.
No.
For
Okay.
real. So I'm gonna
That's
say
where we're going.
What type of animal is that?
that's another bird.
Say a bird.
No, that's a
Yeah,
bird.
I won't say fancy bird.
That
It's a
says
bird that belongs in a museum, Dad. That's all.
Fancy museum bird. All right. Brian, the Calponia Harrison 40.
It is a creature that gives no F words.
Okay.
Wow. That is
And
Odd
all
place to
that's every
censor.
creature. That's every that knows it down to
Considering
everything
what
but
we've done in
man.
this episode, thank God we
Yeah.
F-worded
thank God
them.
I said F words instead of fucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, can I just say that's all animals except humans? Oh, and parrots.
I
that
think
can say the
I
F
think
word?
it's a tick that rides on the back of a furry ass dog.
Okay. A dog tick. A tick that goes after dogs. Justin, the Calponia Harrison 40.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the penguin because if it tries to fly, it crashes.
All right. The Calponia Harrison 40 is a type of spider. It's a spider. That's a Brian point.
That's pretty close to a tick.
Close to a tick.
Ah man,
It's all like
What's the inspiration for it? Did they say like why
no,
they did it?
we actually don't have a lot of that
Hold
information.
on, I've got this press release.
No, because
After
this,
much deliberation, I named this spider after Harrison Ford because I'm pretty sure he fucked my wife. Sincerely, a scientist.
yeah.
That's a really weird
Yeah.
take.
By the way, he fucked my wife, and then she still took my name when she remarried. Signed, Ed Flockhart.
Ed Flockhart.
Apparently, he's a conservationist. A lot of this is just because of conservation.
Because they gave a bunch of money. I do like the idea that there's a bunch of people out there discovering animals, and they're like, hey, let's name it this because fuck that guy. What's up with him? You ever seen that movie? Fuck him.
All right, 3 rounds in. The score is 2-0 to 1. Brian is leading. Scott is trailing. Justin is sorely lacking a point. All right, round 4.
Yeah.
And Brian, we're going to start with you on this one.
Ready.
The Hyloskirtus Prince Charlesy. Hyloskirtus Prince Charlesy.
This, of course, is the spider that is perpetually trying to climb up the water spout. But the rain always drowns it out, and he knows that he will never make it to the top.
Oh, you can break it. You're tearing up. Oh, he's crying. All right.
That is what this is.
Okay. Justin, the Hyloskirtus Prince Charlesy.
I think it's a very regal horse with a beautiful mane and strong, stately legs that has a species habit of getting cucked by its bodyguard.
Oh, goodness.
Did you say cupped or cucked?
Cucked.
All right, Scott's going to be hard to follow that one. The Hyloskirtus Prince Charlesy.
Go,
All right.
go, Wikipedia that one, kids.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm just saying, there's a reason why only one of their kids has red hair.
All right, I got it.
Okay, Scott, please save me.
It's a small
Very small.
mammal. Let's call it a rodent style thing.
Rat?
A rodent
in
style
that
thing?
family, but it's got big ears to hear,
Yeah.
so it's got really good hearing. So it can hear predators and stuff, and it can only reproduce within its own brood, its own group.
It's incestuous.
Yeah, it can only have sex with its brothers and sisters from the previous litter.
Okay.
So they can carry on the bloodline of the big-eared rat of the jungle floor.
Keep going.
That's it. That's all I have.
I have a bigger shovel. That would help.
All right, so Brian has said a spider, the itsy bitsy spider specifically.
Yeah.
Justin has said a regal horse, and Scott says a big-eared rat. The Hilo Scurtus Prince Charles, he is an Ecuadorian frog.
Damn it!
And it is an endangered species threatened by habitat
I
loss.
realized right after I said that I bet you there ain't discovering horses. all that
Probably
often.
know all the horses. I think you might know all of them.
They
by
ain't
now.
discovering
I think
horses
we-
much lately.
I think they probably they really cleared that one out a while ago.
It's like the
no one's
cartographers. We know where all the
Yeah.
borders are. We all know where the borders
It's
Oh, shit,
it's
is that a new horse?
Probably, it's like, whoa, a new continent? Who saw this
Yeah.
coming?
No one's like, oh, I ain't never seen that one, but I guess it's one of the ones that we already know. Okay,
All right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's a donkey. We know about those. It's not
exactly.
a horse.
What's that fucked up little horse? It's a donkey, Ed. Come on.
All right. Beep boop. This
Ed.
one is
Ed
definitely.
again. Ed Flockhart comes out again.
Ed Flockhart, what a shithead. No wonder you got your wife taken.
He's like, don't drag my wife into this.
Can't get
Dude,
enough
imagine
of Ed.
how easy that was. Callista was going to cartwheel out of that marriage as soon as Han Solo showed up.
Ed Flockhart he walks out doing the baby dance.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He's like, because he thinks that they're like really funny to her. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, yeah, no, sorry.
You're like, that's
Get
why
off my plane. And then she kicks him out of the marriage.
she turns to the
Yeah.
to the Nazis and says, "No ticket. I got that from my new husband."
She's flying Nazis still.
Yeah. That was in another movie, Bryce.
That was in third Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know,
two.
I know. I just want to listen, Bryce. As a feminist, I just wanted to let you know that.
The one thing I could. Okay. Beep boop Science really quickly said that this
Yeah.
one is Brian's point with a spider, bringing him to 3 to 0 to 1. All right, Justin, you're starting on this one.
Good. I'm gonna nail this one. I'm calling it. I'm calling my shot.
You're gonna have sex with it.
The Craspedotropis Greta Thunberg. The Craspedotropis
The
Greta Thunberg.
Craspedo
All right.
Greta
Well,
Thunberg.
let's-
This is what you said you were gonna nail. You definitely said you're gonna nail this one, and it was the Craspedo Greta Thunberg. What?
If I keep singing, then I'm not listening to Brian. Whatever he's saying, I'm still singing. I think it's a frog.
Justin says a frog. All right, thank you.
Justin
very
says
much.
he wants to nail a frog.
Scott Johnson.
Frog singing. Brian can't talk. It's inappropriate for anything Brian will say. And so we keep singing until Brian doesn't want to say the thing. Scott, what's your guess?
A stick insect of some sort, some kind of stick
Like a
insect.
stick bug. Okay, like a stick bug.
Yeah.
All right.
Those
yeah.
are cool.
Brian, do you have any funny racy things
You
you'd
got
like to say
anything
about the
funny to say,
Craspedotropis?
Brian?
Trophy?
A majestic owl.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Full stop.
They
man?
just
Majestic
discovered,
owl.
like,
Okay.
That's like a fancy bird.
What's funny is you said who, and I was like, Greta Thunberg, she's amazing. I wanted to explain to you who she was.
Yeah, because when I want to know more info, I always go every time. Like you see that
Greta
guy on that
Thunberg?
show
I
last
just
night?
told you. Well, I'm tired of explaining it. It's Greta Thunberg. What kind of insipid question could you go repeat? I'm Professor Brushwood.
All right.
All right.
Worst.
The Craspedotropis Greta Thunberg is a species of snail. It's a species of snail. I think we have to go
Ooh,
to.
who's that close to?
I think we'll have to go to the computer on this one. Let me
Yeah, because
click.
Justin
Come
thinks
on,
snails are like
science,
frogs.
come
He's
on,
wrong.
Science.
Beep, boop,
No, you're wrong.
boop, 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 boop.
They're both wet and sticky. Doesn't count. It's got to be something else.
Bing, 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 ding, 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 ding. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, it looks like science has circled Scott's answer on this one. That's a point for
fuck
Scott.
I don't believe in science.
Well, look up the scientific method. It's called the scientific method.
I don't have to.
And-
I don't have to.
burning,
F the,
I'm burning all my science books now. All
Oh.
the science books I have, I'm lighting them aflame.
wow.
Yeah,
That's a
using what?
And then I'm
That's
gonna
right.
get on my
Magic.
and then I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna mount my Prince Charles, and I'm gonna ride out of this town.
to the continent of Prince Charles.
Exactly.
All right, Scott, we're going to start with you in this round.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
Ed Flockhart are gonna get an apartment together.
Ah, poor Ed Flockhart.
He's been very lonely.
Scott, I'd like you to tell me what type of animal the Aptostychus penduleti is.
I mean, at least Ed Flockhart
Aptostychus
can fly a
penduleti.
plane.
Aptostychus.
Aptostychus penduleti.
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 Okay. Well, I'm done thinking that there has anything to do with the kind of animal, like the big ears and the whatever. This isn't going to be about an animal that hides or fools you or whatever, because that hasn't worked in the past. It's got to be just because you gave money to something. So I'm going to go with okay. This is like one of those lizards that lives in caves that don't have eyes.
They have
And
those?
Yeah, they
Whoa.
were in the planet Earth thing where because they live in this cave and they're there their whole lives, they never evolved to have eyes because they don't need them. It's pitch black in there.
Yeah.
And you go look at them and they're just
By
like
the way,
little
very
lizard heads
rude
with
thing
no
to
eyes.
say about the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino.
Yeah, exactly.
A cave with no light in it ever. It's pitch black.
I mean, they're about to. I'm sure
gonna
they're
say
about
it's
to
some
do
sort of
renovation.
lizard.
I mean,
it may not be the
these
cave
days-
eyeless ones. Yeah, but I'll say lizard.
Okay, a lizard. Brian, the Aptostychus penduleti.
It's got to be a bug. It's a juggling bug.
A juggling bug. Okay.
Juggling bug.
It's a bug that looks like a juggalo. That's my answer.
Okay, juggalo / juggling. Juggalo.
Yeah,
Okay.
drinks Fago.
Thanks, Fago.
Fago
That's right.
drinking bug.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And Justin, Aptostychus penduleti.
I think that this is a slug, and it's a type of slug that just is really smart and funny, and I don't know.
It's a smart,
Something
funny
it's
slug.
friends with Matt Donnelly.
All right.
I think it's Matt Donnelly's favorite slug.
All right. Our answer is from Scott is a no-eyed lizard. Brian says a juggalo / juggling bug.
God damn it.
And you said it. And Justin
All right,
said a
all right.
smart slug that is friends with Matt Donnelly. All right. The Aptostychus penduleti is the genus of the North American mygalomorph spiders. It's a spider.
Damn it.
That's a juggling bug if I ever heard of one.
I think with all of its arms and legs, that's a bug that juggles. That's a Brian point.
Yeah, man.
Sorry,
And
Brian.
there are a lot of bugs in this.
Plus, it
More questions in
makes
this
a big
game.
old spider
I don't like
web
this game.
and hangs out and just waits for people to come to the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas,
Yep.
and then then captures them. Nom 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 nom.
That
Look,
sounds
I
right.
don't want to like be too critical here, but this game sucks shit.
You're losing, so you don't get to
I just
complain.
want to say, look, I don't want to fucking, I don't want to say anything like out of school here, but this game and anyone who made it can fucking die. Like,
All right, we're gonna start with Brian on this next one here. The Arthrodactylus conandoylii. The Arthrodactylus conandoylii.
Man.
Conan Doyle. Like Arthur Conan Doyle?
Yeah.
That's right.
No, you know what this is?
no,
This
no,
is-
no, like Arthur Conan Bieber.
No, I was thinking like
like
Conan or
Arthur-
Conan or
Conan O'Brien.
yeah, like Conan O'Brien or something. Brian Doyle Murray.
This is a bug that is a parasite of tobacco. It's a tobacco parasite bug.
Okay. Did Arthur Conan
Who
Doyle
also
famously
solved the crime.
Oh, gotcha. I see the pipe. And okay, there we go. Justin, Arthur
Okay.
Dactylus
The fact
Conan
that you had
Doyle.
to have that realization tells me that the odds are not good for me.
This
getting
night has not
right.
been about me getting references,
All
apparently.
right, that's fine. That's fine.
Arthur Dactylus Conan Doyle. Justin.
I think it's one of them. They're very clever trapdoor spiders.
A trapdoor
And,
spider.
Yeah, it's one of those that like trap their prey because they're really smart, and also they believe in fairies for some fucking reason.
That's right. He really did believe in the fairies just because of that
yeah,
one photo.
he
Huh?
was. That was a thing with him. Oh, this Arthur Conan Doyle, what a cad.
All right. Scott, Arthur Dactylus Conan Doyle.
Dactylus. It's some sort of bat. It's a bat. Like a big
that's a good
bat,
one.
like a bat.
Like a bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big bad.
Yeah.
Go,
Like
go
Like the
on,
ones
go on.
Batman's
Keep
afraid of,
explaining. The one that
Exactly.
Batman's
Hairy
afraid
bat.
of.
He's a Batman's
Yeah,
afraid.
They hang
he's a
upside
bat.
down.
No,
they,
that's
Batman's
kind of
afraid
the thing.
of.
Yeah,
It's a bat.
They love him.
Okay.
They love.
He's like,
yeah. They,
I'm
they
the
go,
guy who's
bats,
afraid of
and then
bats.
he becomes Batman.
He put him on his car.
Do you think that we could greenlight if we all wrote a script right now, or just at least a pitch of the bat that scared Bruce Wayne into being Batman, like a prequel of just like a bat that's just like
A meerkat
I'm a
manners.
bat, I just love eating fucking fruit. And then next thing you know, this child falls through like your home, the skylight, not even the skylight, the roof of your home, and you're like, fuck!
I'd be in.
But what I want to see is the Scarecrow walk up to the Riddler and say, "I've got something. It's worth a bit of coin to you." And he hands it over in an envelope, and he opens it up, and it says, "Batman is afraid of bats." And then he passes it on to the Joker, and the Joker passes it on, and then they all get together and they create like Mecha Bat, like that.
Exactly.
That just get real bad. They can't just get real bad.
That's flappy.
No. That's when you find out at the very end of like this, like, and maybe this is like 5 movies down the road. We do the prequel about the bat, and people think this is stupid. This movie fucking sucks, right? But then 5 movies down the road at the end of the credits, you're right. They keep passing the file, and it's like somebody's coming from up top with this. Someone's coming from up top, and then they're all gathered, and who's there? Bedraggled, sipping scotch with a cigar in his little bat hands. That original bat, who's now the master
love
of
it.
all crime in Gotham.
I love it. I love it.
He's like, and he's mocking. He's like, his kid. First time I scared him, 1968. I tell you what, that kid peed his pants. Anyway, somebody name my species.
But anyway, but like that's all subtitles because all you hear is the hyper realistic.
People are asking who would greenlight this. I'm asking who wouldn't. Come on, man.
Yeah.
HBO Max,
Yeah.
come here, back that Brinks truck up.
I mean, we can make it short,
Yep.
Queeby. We can make this work.
Yeah, no, don't
Oh, a
worry. We'll make
Quibi,
it
dude.
really, really dark and have nothing happen for 30 minutes, just like Snyder. Like, just back up that money truck.
I didn't know he was afraid of bats. He puts it on his fucking belt.
Yeah, well, that's
No,
how.
that's why he was scared. And so
Yeah.
he's like that means everybody must be scared of bats.
That's the reason-
Everybody's very scared of bats like I am.
That's the reason Superman has kryptonite on his chest. That's the reason that that Green Lantern says, "Please don't show me anything yellow" on his chest.
Exactly.
What?
Right?
I'm learning a
That's
lot
why-
of stupid shit about comics tonight. What is that written? Okay, I can't even.
Exactly. That's why I fight crime with a suit that says "My father's love" on the front.
My suit says, "Don't hurt my kids." And then I come at you in the middle of the night.
Oh, shit. All right. The Arthur Dactylus Conan Doyle is named
Holy
after.
shit, I forgot that's where we began.
That's right. Is named because the species was found in a jungle similar to that of his book, The Lost World. It's a pterosaur, a flying dinosaur.
Kind of like a bat.
It's
That's
kind of
a
like a
bat.
bat. That's a Scott point.
Yeah.
That's a bat.
What do you think he's afraid of, though? Batmen?
That's bad. That's batty as shit. Oh, he's afraid of Christian Bale.
I'm a Batman.
Oh.
Yeah, being
one of
on
the
set
Batman.
with him. What don't you
Yeah.
fucking understand?
You want me to?
Oh, good for you.
That man hated lights. Why did he hate those lights?
He
so much?
hated. You want me to trash your lights? You want me to trash your lights? I love
I'm so
the
glad
fact
that we all were instantly right there on the same page. It was suddenly 2009.
That was my favorite part of Ford versus Ferraris. He finally got to play that character in a movie. Like he had the exact same voice, and he was just an ornery motherfucker the entire time. And I'm like, he should have at least at one point like yelled at Matt Damon, "You want me to trash your lights?" and then just winked at the camera. I would have loved it.
Put that in the blooper reel.
Oh, good for you.
I have him
Good
right here.
for you.
After
Give me it done professionally. You're a nice guy. You're a nice. Now I just want
But
to
you and
listen to
me,
that.
we're quits. We're done.
We're done professionally. We're done professionally.
all right,
Do
after
you guys remember this part though? Do you remember this part? Hold on.
We can't hear it.
Oh.
Yep.
I don't remember that part.
it
I don't remember that
for
part.
us.
It's weird.
Oh yeah, we
No.
can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, you can't hear that?
can't
Oh,
hear
was that the
Oh.
apology he made?
So, routing issues.
No, you don't even want to know now.
Okay.
Because it's basically, I edited a giant long fart sound and then him saying, "Oh, good for you" at the end.
Oh, that's
See?
good. That's a
It's
good
no
one.
good if you don't hear it, though. That's the worst description
Might
for a
be
file
even
ever.
better if we didn't hear it.
You're a nice guy, Scott. You're a nice guy. But me and you are done professionally.
Just in the middle of all that.
Yeah, we got it. We get it. We got
All right,
it.
after
You
7
want me to-
rounds.
You want me to trash your fart? You want me to trash your fart?
After 7 rounds, the score is 4-0 to 3. Brian is leading with 4. Scott is trailing with 3. Justin, trying to get on the board. We're going into our double points round here. We got a few more left here. And now the points are doubled.
Actually, you know what? I'm so confident in my lead that I'm going to go to the restroom right now. You two, duke it out.
Perfect.
Well,
Is
I
Justin
duke it
starting?
Wow.
All right.
All right.
Justin, we're starting with you.
Yeah.
Leviathan Melville. Leviathan Melville.
Okay, a beetle. Scott, go real quick. Go real quick. So Brian gets fucked.
You say
It's a beetle. I'm saying a beetle.
You say a
Yeah,
beetle?
Or some
Okay.
beetle or some shit.
Okay, give me the name one more time.
Leviathan Melville.
I don't know who
Leviathan.
that person is.
Quick.
like a
Who
Herman
gives a fuck?
Melville.
Just
Okay,
say
okay, it's
thing. It's 50-50.
It's a giant fish. It's a big fish.
You say it's a big fish. All right. I'll
Yeah.
write down big fish. All right. Brian is not back from going to the bathroom.
Come on,
And
run
I'm-
it, run
And
clock.
I'm not
running
going to
clock.
accept. Hold on, I'm not going to accept his thing that he said off mic as he ran out of here. So, with his answer of nothing and your answer is a beetle and big fish, the answer we're looking for is bum bum bum. An extinct genus of sperm whale. That's a big damn fish.
That's a big fish.
That's 2 points for
I still
Scott.
can't win. I am so futile in this game. Everybody's doing the fish. Yeah.
I mean, it's a mammal, so it's not really a fish, but yeah.
Well, whatever.
But it still counts.
Whatever.
I'm not trying to talk you out of giving me the points.
Better than a beetle. All right, let's go.
like
keep going.
asterisk, correct. A whale is not a fish.
Keep
All right.
going. Keep going.
Scott, we're going to start with you here. Neopalpa Donald Trumpy. Neopalpa Donald
Oh.
Trumpy.
Shit.
Neopalpa Donald Trumpy.
What would they name it? Something after? I don't know. Some kind of weevil. A weevil.
A weevil. That's like a burrowing sort of bug, right?
It's like a worm, yeah.
Okay, weevil. Justin.
Like a worm. It'd like going into an apple or fruit or whatever, something like that.
Actually, we do have to go to Brian. Sorry, we do have to ask Brian. Brian, the Neopalpa Donald Trumpy. Oh, he's not here. Okay, Justin. Neopalpa Donald Trumpy.
I think it's a mite that lives on poop.
A poop mite.
A poop mite.
You were more political than
Man.
I was. This is great.
Well, no, because I'm almost
go.
positive I know this one.
Oh.
And I'm very desperate to get on the board now.
The Neopalpa Donald Trumpy is a bum 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 with a patch of scales on its head that resembles a toupee. That's a moth.
Oh,
A moth?
I'm
So
gonna have
wait,
to look into. I'm
wait,
excited
wait.
to do a little study on this one. I think I might.
I feel like you
No.
gotta, because moths, they start out as little worm looking things.
Moths
Right?
and mites both start with M. I might point out.
Oh, I
Mite
see
also
how that would
starts
work.
With M.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
I might see. I'm looking at a weevil. I'm
If
looking at a
if
mite.
we are adding things into science,
Sure.
let's not ignore the English language.
I'm looking at a weevil. I'm looking at a mite, and I do think a mite is closer to a moth than a weevil is. I'm going to give Justin the 2 points on that.
Boo!
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, Brian's Jack joining us. Hello, welcome back.
Are you guys having that classic mite weevil debate again?
You can't
Yeah.
stop us from.
Yeah, I
from comparing
know.
the two.
I
Always
know.
comes
I
up.
can't wait. I can't wait till the Mite Weevil cut comes out.
All right, the score.
You guys should just make up and have a country song. Well, I'm a little bit mite. I'm a little bit weevil.
All right, this is our final round. The score going into our final round. Brian has got 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Justin's got 1, 2 points, and Scott has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Still anybody's game as we
Whoa.
go into our 10-point round. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And Justin, as the trailer, we're going to start with you again on this one.
Yeah, seriously, what superhero would put the thing he's most afraid of on his chest?
Dumb.
What is that?
You would think after he got through the immersion therapy of it that he would
It's
change
like-
it.
it's like
I'm realization
somebody
man. I'm
kicks in
self-realization
and,
man.
Oh, thank you for rescuing my child. And she looks down and she goes, my mother? Like,
Yeah. What do you think? Also, because it's childhood trauma, right?
Yeah,
like
right?
that's what he's doing. So it's like if someone's like, nobody cared until I became Pee Pants Man.
I mean,
That's why-
technically, in one of the
That's when I-
kindergarten.
That's when I became the public speaker. Do you ever speak in
But didn't
public?
he, in one of the Nolan movies, probably Batman Begins, didn't he get over it? Like the whole point was he faced it and he got over it.
I
So he's no longer afraid of it, but it's still ruined him.
And then he never fought crime again. There's just like there's one scene where he's like, and that's our session for today. I feel like you made a lot of great breakthroughs, Bruce. And he's like, yeah, I think I did. And then he just like fucks models for the rest of his life and dies at like 90 years old on a boat in Greece.
All right, final round
Very
here for 10
different ending.
points. Justin, we're starting with you on this one.
It's just this. I'm a podcaster now.
Justin,
I'm complete.
what we're looking for is
I want to tell you how to do a 4-hour work week. It's me, Bruce
I've got
Wayne.
a true crime story to tell.
I'll draw a cartoon about politics and explain to you how to make it as a magician. I'm great.
I like that he retains the voice and the affectation of Batman, but totally different
becomes
life,
us,
of
yeah.
course. Yeah.
This episode brought to you by Quip.
all right, Justin, starting with you on this one. Fialela Zappai. Fialela Zappai.
No.
Oh, boy.
This is a funny little worm that fertilizes mushrooms.
A worm in mushrooms, okay. Scott.
That's weird. Bacteria fertilizes mushrooms. All right, I'm going to say.
Ooh, get burnt.
This worm makes
turned.
bacteria, Mr.
Okay.
Feminism.
All right.
Okay.
Feminism.
Fialela
It's
Zappai.
a feminist reference. Wouldn't expect you to get it.
Yeah, you'd have to be one to get it. All right, we're going to go with. We'll stay insectoid and say that it's somewhere in the. Somewhere in the the locust grasshopper kind of family ish area.
I'm going to need you to
like
pick
that,
one
like a
of those. Those are
hopping
two
bug.
different for me. A locust or a grasshopper.
Well, they're similar in the sense that they've got wings, they can fly short distances, and they can hop. So they get away from their predators by hopping real fast.
All right, you said hopper, so I'm going to pick grasshopper. Brian, Fialela Zappai.
Whatever it is, it shoots silk out of its butt. and it's used to make shoes for Zappos.
Wow.
Okay, so some sort of capitalist
It's making
arachnid.
happiness.
So a capitalist arachnid. Yeah, that's good.
Bust a capitalist.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought
Just
that
everything.
Was
Just
gonna go
everything.
somewhere.
Just whatever. Yeah,
everything.
whatever connects. Whatever connects.
Our answers here in our final 10-point
It's
round.
called yes handing. We're supposed to be better at it.
Long here. Justin has said a worm in mushrooms. Scott has said a grasshopper, and Brian has said some sort of capitalist arachnid.
That shoots
That's the arachnid part. That's right.
money out of his butt.
All right. The Phyalella zappi is a species of Cnidarian in the family Phyallidae. It's a fucking jellyfish. We're gonna have to put this into the computer.
Jesus.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna have to put this in the computer. All right.
Jellyfish.
What do they shoot out of their butt?
Oh, they zap people, duh.
Come on. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
They do get jelly rich.
Yeah, they electrocute you or whatever they do.
That's capitalist to get jelly rich.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a
Pure
mushroom without the
capitalism.
stem.
Run amok.
Kind of looks
Oh,
like a
it's like
penis
Star Trek
head
in
too.
Man, I've never
Kinda
heard
like a
science so
worm.
undecided. Science is having a hard time.
The smoke
Yeah.
coming out of the machine right now.
Science is grinding. Yeah, holy shit.
Where's the thing?
Wow.
Wait,
There you go. It's
wasn't
printing
there a
out.
shoe called Jellies?
Was there a shoe
Yeah.
called Jellies?
My
Yeah.
kids wore them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Okay, so
there
there
a
is a
shoe
shoe
called
called
Jellies?
Jellies. Yeah.
Everybody ask your local congressman. Was
Or go
there
to
a shoe called Jellies?
Zappos.com, your local capitalist,
Your
and
local
look
Jeff
up
Bezos
Jellies.
outlet.
Yes.
And then-
Please
yes.
go to your local capitalist and say, please, is there a shoe called Jellies? Ask your local capitalist the next time you're in the square.
All right, bringing his
You're in
total
the square.
to a winning number. Science has circled Justin's answer.
What?
12 points. That's a game for Justin.
Boo! Jellyfish do look like mushrooms. God damn it! Who could have seen that coming?
I know.
worms. So, thank you to Mad Scientist Calhoun.
Fish and
Your local
mushrooms.
capitalist.
Thank you to Mad
I
Scientist.
like that Justin
Cal-
said you have to see him in the square. Like there's a thing we call a square.
Well, yeah. Well, you're like any other American. You venture out into the square. There's a crier. And,
all
you know,
right,
a
hold on.
cobbler
This motherfucker. You're,
and a capitalist.
This is look. You already flexed the guns literally. You don't need to keep doing it metaphorically. I say we move on to
just-
Diamond Time.
Just let me outro this just a little bit. I want to thank you to Mad Scientist Cal who wrote this game. If you've got a game that you would like us to play in the middle of the show, which is what this has been, email it to us. Mail, MAIL, @nightattack.tv. And if it's good, we'll play it here on the middle of the show, which is what this has been. Thank you.
Which, by the way, means if you've not had your game said,
That's right. It sucks.
it's a bad game.
We do.
Well,
I do
good.
try to email people to help them get their games into a good place. Anyway, Diamond Time.
Games are hard. Games are hard.
They're different. They are really difficult.
Hell yeah, man. Diamond Time is where you shout out your project right here on the show. Just head on over to diamondclub.reddit.com. That is reddit.com/r/Diamond Club. We read the top 3 each and every week. We begin with Babcat. Mike TV. Man, you know him. He sings the songs at the end of the show. He has our new theme song for Happy Hour. Well, he's got a merch store now with t-shirts and coffee mugs featuring beloved emotes and memes from Mike's chat. Hey, there's even one with a Diamond Club symbol on it too. Head on over there to miketv.live/merch or bit.ly/GSG swag. Check it out and support our good friend, Mike TV.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, Thin Ink writes us saying, are you looking for a domain that succinctly describes you and or your business? How about poop.sexy? Which I'm assuming is a
We're
real
going to
thing.
load up poop.sexy now.
Yeah, that goes to ipoopmypants.com,
Pants.com on Bonfire.
which I'm pretty sure is...
It leads you to an affiliate code for Mad Max.
No, it goes to my Twitter. If you type in ipoopmypants.com,
That's right,
it
Justin
will bring
Ariano.
you to my Twitter. I had to reckon with all of the people that mentioned poop on the politics Patreon, and some were nice and some were ipoopmypants.com.
Oh, poop.sexy.
In fact, the next 3 posts are all from Thinning, who said the following: please, no one tell Brian he forgot to wear pants. Let's see how long it takes him to realize poop. And one more very important thing, butts. But then we have this. Hey there, Diamond Club. I am not a content creator. I just started to learn editing, but I have an idea for a show, and I thought I'd try it. It's called Love My Game, and the pilot episode is on YouTube. So if you love sitting on a couch with your friends and playing video games and talking shit, check it out. YOLO420.com/game show. If you'd love to hear your thoughts about the concept and any pointers that can make it better, then hit me in the YouTube comments. Die in a fire. Fuck you in the face, Gray Whitaker.
Thank you very much, Gray.
Sounds
Hey,
like
man,
fun.
shall we?
Whoa.
Ooh, a little bit of RoboScott there.
I'm sorry. Am I roboting? I don't.
Yeah, why don't you disconnect
yeah,
from the
robot.
thing
Stop
and
roboting.
reconnect while we get into the email.
RoboScott. Ugh. Hey. There it is. Oh, sorry. Do I need to say let's look at our mail sack?
It would be,
Okay.
it would be nice. This is the thing that you do.
Join us for drinks in the Diamond Club.
The Diamond Club. That sounds grand.
Super Grand, this is the part of the show where we read your emails that you sent in to mail at nightattack.tv. This was sent in about a week ago, and I didn't read it on the show last week because I thought, oh, okay, this is just someone trying to send us a fun video. And you know, that's great, doesn't always meet the bar to be here in this part of the show. But then I reread it. I'm going to read you this. This is from Onder, who writes, "Hello, gang. It took a while, but I finally had the time to take Brian's suggestion and speak to my city council about boneless chicken wings. Here's how that went, featuring Saucy Nugs. You may have seen this video go around. Ander Christensen at the Lincoln City Council speaking to his city council on the importance that boneless wings be renamed chicken nuggets.
Hold on.
But this is actually a fan of ours.
Wait, this
He
is
did
one
this
of our own?
for you, Brian.
Are you kidding me? Scott, have you seen this?
Yeah, we use this dude on TMS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
Scott. Yeah, you might need to fully shut your disconnect and reconnect.
All right,
Yeah.
hold on.
Thanks, Scott.
I propose
You
that we as a
gotta be
city
kidding me! This
remove
was massive.
One of our own.
I propose that we as a city remove the name boneless wings from our menus and from our hearts.
Apparently, the woman in the
These are
back
our
is his wife.
Number one, nothing about boneless chicken wings actually come from the wing of a chicken. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meats, but then we go around and pretending as though the breast of the chicken is its wing. Number two, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected. And then number three, we need to raise our children better. Our children are raised being afraid of having bones attached to their meat. That's where meat comes from. It grows on bones. We need to teach them that the wing of a chicken is from a chicken, and it's delicious. I propose that we rename boneless wings in the city
How
of
about
Lincoln.
now?
We can call them
sound great.
buffalo-style
There we go,
chicken
perfect.
tenders. We can call them wet tenders.
So yeah, so this I know this made the rounds because people were tweeting us about it.
I tweeted this out. I thought this was the most amazing thing ever. This
Yeah,
is
I was saying before I got all weird, we used this dude on TMS one morning. I had no idea there was all this connective tissue to you guys. I had no idea.
it's one of
Well,
ours.
we didn't either. And apparently he emailed in a week ago.
Yeah, sorry.
That's great.
My God.
Oh wait,
That
there's,
is- Go ahead.
For the record, that's my son.
there we go. One of the council members. That's very cute. Wow.
So wait a minute. Hold on. That's all he wrote us? He just said
That's right. It
I
took a
did
while, but I
this
finally
thing.
had the time to do it. This was August 31st, so this might have been before it blew up. Because right the up next autoplay is an ABC News story on the piece.
That's amazing.
All right, email him.
Please.
We need to go back and talk to this man. You want to know what's funny? Is one of the first things I remember seeing about that was somebody saying, countdown until Brian demands we get him on the show.
Yes,
Like, so the fact that that was one of ours, oh my God, that's amazing. And it's from the same name that is credited on the thing.
He's got an email address that looks like it would be the name of the person named Ander Christensen.
And Anders,
That's great.
holy shit beans! What an amazing thing! You,
We did it,
Beautiful,
Diamond Club.
beautiful.
We did it. It's not going to get any better than that. We have to punch out. Everybody should watch the morning stream. Everybody should make sweet, sweet love to Scott Johnson when he's not looking.
very feminist
Name
of
a
you.
bug after him or a frog or whatever it is.
We don't want to do. We don't. Okay, all right. All right. Cool. Yes, we're out of here.
Oh, no. Current Geek. What do you want to promote, Scott?
Oh, no, Scott, you've become muted
Sorry,
now.
here I am. Go to frogpants.com and you'll find everything, including a weekly webcomic I could do about a loser that lives at home with an expired can of cream corn. It's weird. It's called Fred and Can. You can find that over there. You can find the new current Geek Chronicles, which Justin mentioned, and you can find everything else I do. Lots of shows, lots of art, lots of cool stuff. Check it out, frogpants.com.
Justin, what did we learn this week?
I mean, we learned that one of the most viral videos was born out of the Diamond Club house. I'm so fucking thrilled.
I'm blown away. In fact, that's all I really care about. We also learned that we make wonderful games and that a lot of bugs get named after famous people. Someday we'll have a bug.
Yes, we learned that Ed Flockhart is kind of a simp.
Most importantly, we learned that we will see you next Tuesday.
Dying to fire.
Congratulations to
The Bit Boss.
with 223 bits. Your man Jeff 1 is our Bit Boss, and Water Ice Scoop with 10 gift subs. Thank you so much to both of you being our
Yeah.
Bit Boss.
Bit Bosses.
Dude, like, we both retweeted that not knowing it was one of our own. This is so amazing.
I get so sad that I wanna drink a warm glass of Drano. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack. I love you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.